What's up? Yeah, what's up? Um, don't know if I'm gonna post this anywhere or just send it to my friends, but this is just a really basic movement guide that my friends wanted me to make because they're all noobs on Apex. I mean, you know what? Their aim is good. Their game sense is fine. Movement, slide and jump. They're moths to a flame, slide and jump. Catch Addy trying to slide cancel like it's Warzone sometimes. That's not how shit works. But yeah, so you can see my inputs on the screen if you want to help use that to help follow it a little bit more. But other than that, we're just gonna go through all the basic shit that I know. I'm gonna go over here so I can show you how to wall jump. Which wall jump, it's really, really easy. You just gotta let go of W. First, you will need to change two keybinds. On W, this is personal preference. I have mine on down and on space. For jump, I have it scroll up. You can have move forward as scroll up and jump as scroll down. It's completely up to you, whichever one you're more comfortable with. But me, I like scroll up for jump and scroll down for move forward. You can see that I'm scrolling down right now and I'm just kind of moving a little bit. It's not a whole lot, but it lets you set up a whole lot more. But usually when you want to get the wall jump, you just want to kind of get some speed, and then you want to slide, right? You want to slide and jump and let go of W, and then as soon as you see your character connect to the wall, jump again. So slide, jump, W, jump. That's a wall bounce. Slide, jump, W, jump. Yeah, that's pretty much all you have to do for the wall bounce. Is just slide, jump, let go of W, jump again. Slide, jump, W, jump. I fucked that one up too. It's alright. I'm not a pro. I can barely hit this shit on my own times. Yeah, there we go. So tap strafing, which is probably going to be what throws you off the most, just because it's kind of awkward. So the way I do it is I will run and jump, and you need to let go of W after you jump and hold either A or D depending on which direction you want to go. I usually don't tap strafe to the left. It's just weird for me since like I'm mostly like right-bodied. Like I just gravitate towards going right more, I guess. I don't know. But you just jump and let go of W after you jump, and you hold your direction. And what you'll do is you will scroll down to get that forward movement as soon as you jump. And you do have to turn your mouse with this. You do have to like look in the direction as well. You can't just hold D and expect it to just do all that shit for you. So you just jump and hold D, look in the direction you're going. You can either do like just a sharp right, a 180 like this. But you have to make sure that you're after you jump, you let go of W, hold your direction, and scroll in your up or down, whichever one you have it, for forward, and just scroll that multiple times. Like if you're trying to scroll down a super long fucking paragraph, you just jump, let go of W, hold your direction, and scroll your scroll wheel. It might take you a little bit to get used to it. I still fuck it up sometimes just because I take too long. There's like a certain amount of time after you jump. It's like maybe half a second or so that you have, because if you wait too long, see how it doesn't let me do it, or I can barely do it. You have to do it pretty quick, or else you don't get to carry that momentum all the way. But once you practice that and get it down, you can do it in a whole bunch of different shit, like the wall jump like that. You can do it on an octane oh no, don't want to do that shit. An octane ult. There's two ways you can do it on an octane ult. Okay, so for the octane ult, for the octane ult, you can either do it as soon as you hit the pad, or you can wait like, you know, the half second to a second that you have for the before it goes away for the tap strafe. You can like slide into it and then hold your, let go of W, hold your direction, and then do your scroll forward like this. And you turn back around. You can do that 180 to the right. Some people can do a whole 360. I can't do that shit. That's just whack to me. I don't understand the point of that unless you're just trying to juke somebody. But you can also, as soon as you hit the pad, I don't think you need to let go of W for that one. I let go of W anyways, just because I want to guarantee that I'm gonna get that tap strafe off. Strape? Yes, strape. Okay, grape. Oh fuck. But you can do that twice if you time it right. So you can slide, hit it as soon as you do it, and then tap strafe again in the air. Also, whenever I tap strafe, after I hit that, like that full 180 or to the right, as soon as I see that I'm facing the direction that I want to, I'll start holding W again, just so I continue that forward movement whenever I either reconnect to the ground or whenever I'm just kind of floating in the air. But yeah, you can get that timing down. If you get that timing down, you can straight up just do it off pad to the right and then turn your ass back the fuck around. Triple jump. I don't understand that. But say there were like people there and you throw your pad and you don't want to go that way, slide into it, tap strafe as soon as you hit it. Now you're going to the right, then you can tap strafe again and you're over here behind cover, further away from where you started, instead of just having to deal with getting shot and running around and going over here. No. But yeah, that's some ways you can utilize it on the pad. Another thing, say if you are getting shot and there's like a wall or another team, if you crouch up to the pad and you melee, it will kind of shoot you like that. See, like that. Okay, yeah, this one's kind of difficult, but you can launch backwards from the pad if you're standing at it. You just gotta get like somewhat close enough to melee. Oh, okay. Somewhat close enough to melee towards it like that. You don't have to actually hit it. It's like the melee lunge that kind of sends you towards it, so you don't have to actually punch the jump pad. But as soon as you punch, hold backwards and it will launch you like that. So say you're getting pinched from here and here, you don't have time to run around, you can walk up to it, melee, hold back. And you can even incorporate a tap strafe into that if you really feel the need. That's just some of the things you can do with the pad. Ledge gliding. So here is a good spot to practice this. This is like learning your super glide and your ledge sliding. So for your ledge slide, you just want to climb until you see like that peak momentum. Like as soon as you notice that your character's out of animation on the top, you gotta time it right. So as soon as you see that animation, you can just hit slide and it'll give you like a tiny boost forward. Like that. That's not a super glide. I call that just a ledge slide. No, big old motherfucker back there. But I just call that the ledge slide. And I'm still not the best at hitting super glides. They're still kind of foreign to me. Like that's like a baby one, but you can get like way further. So that's usually why I just stick to the ledge slide, just because it's easier for me to hit. I say as I'm failing it, easier for me to hit more consistently, and I can use it a lot more practically. I'll use this one as an example. If there's somebody like here and I want to like surprise them, I can boom like that and just finish that up. But like they're just kind of holding that angle. A good little tip is if you're about to do anything like movement wise, I like to holster my guns, just because you get that little bit of extra speed so you can get things done faster, and then you can pull it right back out after you're over there. And another cool thing you can do is after you hit this, you can even tap strafe off of that ledge. So say like you hit this, you do that, you can tap straight to the right and just kind of throw them off. Because they'll be looking here and they'll be shooting kind of like in that angle. You can just kind of throw shit in there to where before you fly off the ledge, you can hold left and then tap straight to the right. Left, tap straight to the right. It just kind of throws them off more. That's just some things you can do with that. Bee hopping, I'm sure most of you already know how to bee hop. It's just whenever you're sliding and you jump, and you just keep scrolling your jump, and you know, it's just timing. It's just not very hard to get down. And you can even do it from like a still position, like where you're not moving, and you can just kind of hold your direction. Like you can hold W and A or D, and you can kind of, you get it timing down. You can just look into the direction that you want to go, kind of hold it at like an angle. You can just do that literally from standstill. So like if you're like here and you don't just want to run out and get shot, you can straight up do shit like this. It might feel weird, but it does make you like the tiniest bit hard to hit, so it's nice in certain situations. But other than that, besides like more advanced stuff, like the zip jumps and all of that, that is the most basic movement guide that I can kind of give you. The zip jumps aren't super hard. You just, as soon as you hit E or as soon as you connect to it, you jump immediately, and it kind of gives you like a little bit of a boost like that. See like how I would have just face planted into the wall. Yeah, how I just face plant into the wall normally, but since that's there and I slide into it and I hit that, it gives me like a little bit of a speed boost, a little bit more distance. That's always nice. But yeah, that's really like the most basic movement tech that I can give you. My best advice is just keep practicing. Eventually you can do shit like that. You can hit a tap strafe into another tap strafe into a zip jump. Boom. And zip like that. And that dude has no idea what the fuck just happened, you know? Okay, Espen, or Wraith players, I have a thing that you can do that's always pretty useful that I don't know if you know about. But yeah, Wraith players, this is a thing you'd be able to do. You can cancel your ult and your Q. If you accidentally pop it, say like you're in a fight, you fat finger and you hit your Q. Phasing. You can cancel it. So for this, as far as I know, or at least like, yeah, as far as I know, the one that I know how to do it is you have to have your ult. So say you accidentally pop your Q. I don't want to do that. If your reaction time is fast enough, as soon as like your Q can, or before your Q actually pops and you go into the void, you can pop your ult and then just step backwards and place it. So say you pop it before it goes off, hit your ult, step backwards in place, and it'll cancel your ult and your Q, so that way you don't, and that's how you can cancel your Q and your ult. And it doesn't only work for the Q. If you accidentally pop your ult, if you don't move, you can just step backwards and place it. Punching a tunnel. You just have to literally just like, you don't have to step backwards if you're not moving. You can just place it as soon as you like are able to. Punching a tunnel. So like, yeah, any direction works. You just place it as soon as possible. Don't let any time pass. Literally hit it, spam flick. Punching a tunnel. Hit it, spam flick, and it just cancels it. Other than that, that's about the only things that I really find like useful. I know there's other things like neo strafing, pedo strafing that aren't really useful in game, but these ones I find are most useful and the ones that I use the most. And most people know zip bouncing. You can say there was like walls here, I could fucking I could hit this, bounce, and then turn around. Like, because there'd be like a wall here. Say if you're like streamer building, you hit this, you can jump off, and just since the wall's like right here, you can turn around and grab it on again. Remember, you can only grab a zip 3 times before you hop off and try and grab it a 4th, and the game doesn't let you. So you just gotta remember how many times you've grabbed it, or else you go for that 4th time and say like you're up here in streamer building, and you try and grab it a 4th time and it just doesn't let you grab it, and you fall to the bottom and get fall fatigue. But that is really it. I don't really have much else to say, but that is the that's my just very basic movement tutorial. If you enjoy it, let me know. Leave a like, comment, or even if I don't post this, my friends, give me some feedback. Any movement that you know that might be useful that I could start learning, or just honestly just any questions you have in general. But yeah, that was just my super basic movement tutorial to help my friends. Yeah. Bye.